Good morning, good morning, good morning Amalfi Coast. Welcome to our new week. Today we are simply enjoying being together. The heat outside is intense, but inside it's peaceful. We are putting the final pieces into our 1000-piece jigsaw, The Kiss by Gustav Klimt, and we have found the perfect spot for it in the kitchen. My uncle is hard at work. My aunt is keeping everything in order, and Rosi, as always, is offering her critiques. It's quiet, warm, and just right.
Jetzt so, sehr so.
Ausgezeichnet.
Jetzt so wie.
Our rabbits, Carlo and Frida, are suffering the heat like we do. They are now more or less the whole day with us in our kitchen. My girls are using DAS. DAS is an air-drying modeling clay, perfect for creating sculptures, decorations, and small objects without the need for baking. It hardens in about 24 hours and is ideal for my children. It's easy to use and can later also be decorated or painted. Hey!
Today we are making a very important present for a very important person. I'm making a ceramic bowl in heart shape. I am creating a candle holder.
When we go on our little adventures to the beach, the mountains, or just the garden, we always come back with tiny treasures. A shell, a stone, a piece of broken ceramic touched by time. Sometimes we even find one of Rosie's beloved old bones, and that becomes a treasure too. At home we keep them all. We have different boxes, each one filled with memories. Stones that remind us of the sea, bits of pottery from long walks, and those little finds that make us smile every time we see them. It's our way of holding on to the moments, small pieces of the world that now belong to us. All these tiny little treasures are also perfect when we are doing a little new creative project.
Quello è il nostro tavolo. Quello là, no, quello è un due.
Today we are bringing you back to La Praia beach, the beloved magical place from my daughter Rosi in PRAIANO. There is something truly special about this little corner of the Amalfi coast. Tucked between ancient rocks, it feels like a tiny valley carved by time and salt and sun. It's more than just a beach. It's a feeling, a memory, a heartbeat. Tonight we will have dinner at Da Armandino, a place that holds stories in every plate. This cozy, sea-kissed restaurant is famous for its squid dishes, and for those who know, it holds a deeper meaning. Peppe's father, a lifelong chef, worked here for many, many years. Now, whenever Peppe returns, it's not just about the food. It's about the view, the sea air, and the warmth of a plate that brings his father back. The sounds of the kitchen, the scent of garlic and lemon, the laughter of a shared meal. In every bite there is love, in every wave a memory. While we were sitting at our table, something unexpected and beautiful happened. One of Peppe's friends came over and told us to follow him. Two young and brave captains from a boat company in Praiano had just found an injured sea turtle. Without hesitation, they picked her up gently and called the Turtle Rescue Center. It turned out to be a rare Kemp's Ridley turtle, one of the most endangered in the world. She was hurt, waiting for someone to notice her, to help her, and they did. Soon the rescue team arrived and took her to the Turtle Hospital in Portici, a place we were lucky enough to visit 1 year ago with the girls, and that now holds an even deeper meaning for us. It was a moment filled with emotion, a memory we will carry forever. To the two captains who stopped, who cared, who acted with heart, thank you. You reminded us what kindness looks like on the sea. A warm breeze drifted in from the sea, wrapping us in the soft glow of this evening. The atmosphere was calm and joyful, just right. Little creative projects lay scattered on the table, made with care and laughter, while the scent of good food filled the air. It was one of those nights where everything feels simple and special. At Da Armandino's, surrounded by love, flavors, and the magic of being together, the evening became magical. This afternoon was something truly special. The girls, my uncle, my aunt, and I went to Piano di Sorrento, where Leni and Rosi joined a children's art workshop inspired by Miro. The setting felt almost magical. A wide, peaceful lemon garden tucked away from the world. In the heart of this garden, a space had been prepared just for the kids' workshop. Because of an earlier rain and a gentle thunderstorm, only 2 other kids joined, making the moment feel even more intimate and calm. In the middle of this enchanting lemon garden, hidden among the trees, there stands the artist's house, or perhaps it's more of a studio, a quiet, creative retreat. I stepped inside and slowly wandered through the space. It was filled with light, color, and the gentle chaos of inspiration. Each corner seemed to hold a story, each object a quiet presence. The house felt like a reflection of the garden around it, calm, full of life, a little wild in the most beautiful way. You could sense the years of the art made here, the patience, the joy, the connection to the earth outside. It wasn't just a house, it was a world of its own, and for a little while I was lucky enough to step into it. While the girls painted and imagined new worlds, my uncle and I wandered through the garden, discovering many kinds of lemon trees. Some familiar, some completely new. We even came across cedro, an enormous, wonderful lemon that made us smile. The girls were happy and focused, lost in their colors and creativity. Time flew by as the girls carefully painted their beautiful little artworks. So focused, so joyful. The warm air, the peaceful setting, and the lovely company made everything feel just right.
Dann mache ich noch die Sonne. Aber ich brauche noch mal Geld. Kannst du bitte fragen? Du fragst. Aber ich habe ja schon gefragt.
We didn't even notice how quickly the afternoon passed. It was one of those rare moments where creativity, calm, and happiness all came together. We truly enjoyed every minute of this special workshop. And when the workshop came to an end, we walked slowly through the garden, which truly felt like a secret place. Wonderful flowers and big trees. Quiet, green, and full of little wonders. Thank you for this beautiful afternoon.
Quelli viola sono i fiori, no?
Hello in my kitchen. Today I wanted to speak about how it was when we got the second rabbit. Many of you asked me how the bonding went, so I think it's nice to explain a little bit how our story of Frida and Carlo went. When we decided to welcome a second rabbit in our life, it was clear from the start. We got Frida more than 1 year ago, and we knew that after she was sterilized, we wanted a friend for her. So we brought Carlo home. By the way, Carlo is not connected with Nikki's Carlo. Carlo is connected with the favorite artist of Rosi, Frida Kahlo. So we decided to call them Frida and Carlo. Carlo was 4 months old and we got him from a local breeder, recommended by our wonderful vet Antonio. In my tiny happy world, in my little pink bubble, I imagined an instant love story. I thought the moment Carlo entered our home, he and Frida would be like fall in love, live happily ever after. But after a long chat with our vet Antonio, he told me, and I understood, that the things would need to be more realistic. So we began carefully. Carlo stayed in a cage placed near Frida's space. At first they saw each other only through a window. So Frida, during the day when I was working, was in her safe space and the cage of Carlo was attacked. Frida roamed free in the living room and in the kitchen when I was at home, and Carlo still stayed in the cage, trying to understand the big change from the breeder's home to our house. One evening though, things didn't go as planned. Frida explored freely as usual and spotted Carlo, a ball of unfamiliar fur. Yeah, he was like close to his cage. I wanted to put him back in his cage, and while I did this, she was ready to defend her territory, I think. And in that moment, I made the decision, better she bites me than hurts him. And she did. I still have the scar marked by her 2 tiny but fierce teeth as a memory of this moment when I pulled her up. It hurt, but protecting Carlo from a trauma was more important for me. After that, we were all nervous. Peppe, the girls, and I. We were unsure how we should do the next step of the bonding. But 7 days later, I decided it's time. At a certain point, we had to put them together. Either it works or it works. And something magical happened. We introduced them in a free space in the kitchen. And from that moment, something clicked. They were calm, curious, both, and kind. There was no fighting, and I remember Frida was only happy. It was like just 2 little souls met each other in my kitchen and recognized each other. From then on, they have been always together, like a tiny married couple. So many times I think in my Instagram stories, you were able to see that the bonding afterwards went really well. If Carlo leaves the room or one of the girls takes him out to cuddle, Frida immediately starts searching. And if somebody takes Frida, the same happens with Carlo. They share everything, literally everything. Food, space, and affection. Sometimes the pink bubble in my head is not how life plays out. But this time, with patience and love, we created something very special. A perfect bonded rabbit couple, Frida and Carlo. And I'm very thankful that I had Antonio, our vet, on the phone all the time, helping me with good advices. Because not everything goes always pink. This will be for sure a story I will never forget. Thank you. I hope this was interesting for all the people who already asked me about the bonding story from Frida and Carlo, and we will see you next week. Bye.